Hello there, it's your Wisconsin wine guy. I'm back with another wine review and get a look at these wines. Raise your hands if you're a fan out there, but we'll get back to that in a minute. But this is about wine reviews of wines that you can find in your everyday liquor store, grocery store, and some wine shop shelves. I have a very simple rating system. Give you my opinion. Thumbs up, 3/4, halfway, thumbs down. Every now and then, there's a double thumbs up for wine. It is extra special. So very simple to the point. These are my opinions, but I always encourage you to give the wines a taste, and then let us all know what you think. So now that the commercials are out of the way, let's get to the reason why we're here. These are leap year wines, 2 wines. You see the G here? Green Bay. Yes, I know what you're going to say. Green Bay got spanked this past Sunday. But it's just the first game of the year. So here we go. Green Bay Packer wine, or a Packer wine I like to call it, the Leap wines. You're going to have a white blend and a red blend. We'll get to what those grapes are in a minute. This is coming out of California. So it's a partnership, with the Green Bay Packers and a online wine company called Winc. W-I-N-C. They got together and say, hey, let's promote the Green Bay Packers. Let's create some wines for you. We can use California sourced grapes. Boom. There you have it. So this is going to be vintage 2018. It's going to be vintage on these 2 wines. And the white, we're going to pour them both, all right? We're going to pour them both like always. Then I'm going to taste them side by side first, do that whole rinse thing, then taste the wines, then give you my opinion about the wines afterwards. All right, there's our white. Our white is going to be a blend of Sauvignon Blanc and Chardonnay. And then we have our red blend. They only produce 2 wines, under this brand, this label here. 2 wines, a white blend and red blend. Your red blend is going to be a blend of Zinfandel and Cabernet. All right, again, I said earlier, both 2018 vintages. Partnership with the Green Bay Packer organization and Winc, W-I-N-C, winc.com is the website. And wow, I can smell both of these wines. I mean, that's fantastic. I mean, you just smell the wines without even tasting the wines. All right, so that's a good thing. I'm going to smell them both first. First, give you a look at that color. Nice. So we have a yellowish, greenish hue on the white blend. That's, again, Sauvignon Blanc and Chardonnay. And then on the red, get my little background here. We have that deep color, ruby purple or burgundy color coming out of the blend of the Zinfandel and Cabernet. Now for the nose on both. So let's do one at a time. Wow. Now, there wasn't a lot of information on these wines as far as the processes, how they're made, if it's barrel aged or not. So we're going to see if we can determine that simply by taste. But on the nose itself, I mean, there's a nice upfront, of citrus with some apple, so they're playing real nice. The Sauvignon Blanc and the Chardonnay are playing real nice together in this particular blend. I don't know what the percentage mix is, but it'd be my guess that it's not too strong for the Sauvignon Blanc. Otherwise, this takes over the entire wine. But it's definitely a nice nose on the white. All right, on the red, Zinfandel Cabernet. How many Zinfandel drinkers out there? Very rare, or it's getting to be rare now that you're talking to people that are drinking Zinfandel. Zinfandel, is a very good grape, making delicious wine. Dense, rich, full-body wines. But in this blend here, wow, woo! Dark berries, cedar notes, spice. Ooh, wow, nice. I mean, so it definitely has, a little spicy notes, a little cedar notes. It has the dark berry fruit. So it's getting that combination of both the Cabernet and the Zinfandel here. A little more cedar on the nose for me. Backed with that fruit. I mean, it goes in and out. But definitely can pick up that cedar taste. That's the wood. All right, now let's give it a rinse for the. Now, well, you know what? I'm going to taste, because you know me. Sauvignon Blanc can be so strong and so crisp with anything that it just kills everything else. So I'm going to start first with the red. I know most people say you should go with the white. I'm going to go with the red. This is my experience in tasting wine. I don't want the white wine or the Sauvignon Blanc to just kill everything that comes after. So first is going to be the rinse. So when I'm rinsing, I'm looking for acidity. Nice, mouth-watering acidity. It's a live wine. Very nice. Wow. Decent finish, plum on the finish. You know, tannins. More like medium tannins on the wine. Now for my taste. And I won't tell you what I think of it until afterwards. I want to taste through a cycle twice. Here's the taste. Okay. There's that. Alcohol on the red is going to be 14%. Okay, that's Zinfandel and Cabernet. Definitely pick up on that cedar or that almost like pencil lead, taste and the finish for me. Tannins aren't crazy, not too bad. Kind of light, even though it's 14%. It's not real heavy, but nice density of fruit. Now for the Sauvignon Blanc and Chardonnay blend. Rinse first. Wow, it's definitely citrus, apple. Nice. Nice acidity. Totally tasting this wine. Now I can't tell you if they would have blended this wine after it was aged, Chardonnay was aged in a barrel, or they both aged in a barrel and then did a final blend. But there's a richness to it. So there's some barrel aging. I would go and say there's some barrel aging in this, but it's not buttery, it's not chewy, but it's just really nice. Nice and pleasant. Easy to drink. Both of these so far seem easy to drink, but that was just my rinse. Good acidity. All right. Sauvignon Blanc comes through. Chardonnay comes through. But let's now give it a taste and see who's dominating. Who's dominating this wine? Sauvignon Blanc or Chardonnay? Okay. That first entry, Sauvignon Blanc, but then the Chardonnay comes through and just rounds it all out. So not too bad. Right, fruity, but I think it's more Chardonnay than it is Sauvignon Blanc. Again, so if I have to pick on the percentages, I think it's probably a lot less Sauvignon Blanc, but it's there, but more Chardonnay. And on here, I have to go a little bit more on the red, a little bit more Zinfandel than Cabernet, for me on the blend. But I could be wrong, but that's what I'm tasting. Now for the results. What do I think of both of these wines? Let's go back again with the red. They both have a nice finish. There's consistency for sure. The red. Coming back after that Chardonnay, it's not too bad. It's not an over-the-top complex. It's more just like, fruity, entry level, simple, easy to drink. I'm just not too keen on tasting too much of the cedar taste to it, but it doesn't really knock it out of the park for me, but not bad. Let's go with the white again. Okay, now, if I had to choose a favorite between the two, I would probably choose the white first, over the red in this case. So here it is. The red, again, as I said, for me, I like the fruit. I like that it's not heavy and chewy, not that it doesn't have crazy mouth-sticking tannins, but that cedar taste, that wood taste, just a little bit, almost like that old chewing on a toothpick thing. That's a little bit too much for me. So I'm going to go halfway on this one. I feel as though that it could have been a little bit more balanced with that wood taste, but maybe that is just the fact that it's could have been new wood or something, But I think we'll go halfway on this one on the red. That's not so much for me. But on the white, as I said, I thought the balance was pretty good in blending those two grapes because Sauvignon Blanc can just completely dominate almost anything. That you got to find that happy medium. If you're a Chardonnay drinker, you'll love the extra zip that comes with the white wine. With this white blend, but also it rounds off. It makes it more supple, more rounded on the palate with that Chardonnay. I do get a subtle note that it could have been barrel aged, a little bit on the nose, but not enough that you're going to totally notice it. It's not overly buttery and creamy, all those kind of things, you know, but again, it's a pleasant drinking wine. You know, I would go 3/4 on the white. Now, again, halfway on the red because I'm not too keen. Let's give it another taste again. I'm not too keen on that cedar taste for myself. Some may like that, okay? But it seems to be a little bit out of whack with me, you know, with the fruit taste to it. There's a little bit out of balance for me, for my palate. Not feeling it as much. In fact, it even makes the case almost a little bit sweeter. But that's just working for me. So halfway on the red, 3/4. Halfway on the red, 3/4 on the white. I choose the white over the red. The Leap Year Wines partnership with Winc, W-I-N-C, and the Green Bay Packers. So there you have it. And I'll see you next time when I review wines for you, which you can find every day. Let your palate be the guide. Ciao.